What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Ladies Pitch Podcast. I am your favorite mommy, Haiti Baby here. Hope everyone that is tuning in is in great spirits. I hope everyone is in a great state of mind. And if not, you know what I tell you each and every week. Hopefully, you will be by the end of this episode. I try to set the vibe. As you can tell, hopefully you feel chill and low key while listening or watching this episode. So I told you guys in the last episode that each week I was going to light another incense, part of the Angel Numbers pack that I purchased. So this week I have 222, which is my favorite number. If you know, you know. And this scent is Amber and Rose. It smells so good. So, for those that don't know, let me light this up first. So, 222 signifies alignment, balance, harmony, no bad vibes, no negativity. And it's basically just a sign from the universe reassuring you that you are on your path when you see the number 222. I know there are some people that they see certain numbers, angel numbers, whether it's 222, 333, 444, 1111, whatever. So they each have a different significance. So the 222 is basically alignment, letting you know, reassurance from the universe that you are on the right path and you are aligning yourself with what you're meant to be aligning yourself with to reach your purpose or figure out your purpose, if that is the spiritual journey that you are currently on, right? So just a little dropping a little angel number knowledge on you guys. So this week, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, review the podcast on all streaming platforms. You know, the Ladies Pitch Podcast is on Instagram at Ladies Pitch, and I am also YouTube. My handle is at Ladies Pitch, and I'm also on TikTok, Haiti Baby with 2 Y's, and I believe my Twitter X is also Haiti Baby, but with 3 Y's, if I'm not mistaken. I wish I could have just kept it all Haiti Baby with just the 1 Y, but other people out there trying to be Haiti Baby, you know what I'm saying? They beat me to it. So, all right. So this week on the show, I have some viewer submission questions. I have 2. And the first one that I'm going to read is actually from someone that I personally know. And then the second one is from someone that had actually submitted a question about 3 weeks ago, but I kept it in the tuck. I actually wanted to have like a viewer submission question episode. So I think, so I'm going to read that on here today. We're going to read the first one, and it goes a little something like this. Hey girl. First, I love you to pieces and have always had so much respect for you. So here's my question. But please keep me anonymous. So I've been with my boyfriend for 2 years and I'm struggling to figure out how to detach from him. Recently, he betrayed my trust by going through my personal messages without my permission. Yikes. He didn't find anything. When I asked him why, he said that I've been acting weird lately and he wanted to know if something was going on. I can't forgive him for this invasion of privacy, and it's really made me rethink our relationship. How do I start the process of letting go, especially when we have shared so much together? Any advice for your girl would be appreciated. Okay. So, I want to preface before I answer the question, let everyone know, your girl is not, I'm not a mental health specialist. I am not a therapist. I'm not a relationship guru. I am in no way, shape, or form a specialist of any kind, okay? What I am is a soon-to-be 41-year-old woman with relationship experience, and I've lived a little. I've been outside, and I've been inside, and I've been a good girl, I've been a bad girl, I've been a little in between, so I feel like I do have just a little bit of experience to be able to give a little advice. You know what I'm saying? It's based on my experience, it's based on my perspective. You can take it, you cannot take it. If it helps, great. I'm happy for you. If you don't feel like it's the great advice for you, doesn't resonate with you, then I would strongly suggest you do look for a professional. Okay? First things first, girl. Is this a deal breaker for you? Is this like the ends all be all that he looked through your phone? Now, that is not a deal breaker for me per se, right? But I do know individuals who feel if their partner in any way, shape, or form looks through their phone, looks through their stuff, trying to find information, it's over. Like for them, it's like, you betrayed my trust, invasion of privacy. If you don't trust me, then why are you with me? Which I get that, right? I get the feeling behind that. I think that there's something deeper going on, right? Because if he feels like something's weird been going on, if you care to know, you can ask him. You can have the conversation with him. You can sit down, you can ask him, find out what exactly is going on, get to the root of it. Communication, in my experience, communication is not always as easy as it sounds. Sit down and talk to your partner. Everyone doesn't have a partner that has the emotional maturity level to be able to sit down and have an adult conversation. I don't know what type of man, what type of partner you have. I think that is up to you to decide if sitting down and having a conversation with him is something that is suitable for you guys. I would hope it is, because for me, communication is huge, 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 huge in the foundation of any relationship. I would attempt to have the conversation with him. I would attempt to find out why he's having these feelings. Why does he feel that you're being weird? Why does he feel that you might be behaving in a secretive manner? Where is that feeling stemming from? Before you decide that you want to detach, because I don't know how it is for you women out there. For me, once I detach emotionally, once I detach mentally, once I detach physically, the relationship is just over. It takes me a while to detach because I really do try to exhaust all possibilities before ending it with someone that I love deeply. But once it reaches the level where I'm starting to detach in all aspects of the relationship, for that, the relationship will be over, because I'm not going to ever be the same person with you twice. You only get soft Haiti once, and you can have soft Haiti 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. But once she is gone, she's gone for good. Because detachment is always the last step before the relationship is over, I would definitely try to have a conversation with him. I would definitely try to find out what is going on. If there's something that can be fixed, if it's something that could be repaired, I would go down that route first. If you're jumping to the extreme of wanting to detach from your relationship, detach from your man, it feels like there might be other underlying issues going on, and this was just like the cherry on top, and for you, you're just like, I'm done. That can be it. I feel like we didn't get enough context, and I can't just tell you like the best thing for you is just detach from your man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we needed a little bit more to the story. There needs to be a little bit more context. Like, has he done this before? Is this something that other things that he has done along the same thing that makes you feel like you just want to like check out of the relationship? Have a conversation with him. Long story short, have a conversation with him. Figure out what's going on. If you feel like it's worth fixing the relationship, do so. If not, also have the conversation and let him know that this was a deal breaker for you. He definitely invaded your privacy. You're not having it. And if he doesn't trust you, he needs to figure out what's going on, and probably for his own peace of mind, for your peace of mind, it's best that you guys go your separate ways. I know there are no children involved, so that's pretty much an easy detachment. But yes, as far as detachment, I just want to go a little bit sidebar. When it comes to detachment, it is very much possible for you to love someone and still detach from them. Detaching from someone does not mean that you don't love them anymore. That's not what that means. Detachment simply means that you are shifting your energy. You're shifting your attention from this one thing and you're shifting it over to something else. So when it comes to relationships, most times when you detach from a person, you shift that energy back to yourself. That's the best shift that you can make. Self-improvement, right? Some people, they put all that energy into their creativity, into work, into the gym, into, just finding out who they are, or just a self-improvement journey of just trying to figure out who they are, what they want, things like that nature. So in reality, detachment is just a shift of energy, revoking access, whatever that entails, right? Revoking your access, revoking your presence, just becoming a ghost in this person's life, whatever it is. Most times when you're in a toxic relationship or you're in a toxic situation, that's the best route to go about it. Whether you end up breaking up or not, at times for your own peace of mind, that's the best thing to do. It's just kind of detach from the situation, detach from the relationship, sort yourself out, figure yourself out in that time, and just figure out what you want to do for you. Whether the relationship is going to continue, whether the relationship is going to end, whatever that is, I think that it is the right step to take when you're trying to figure out what's your next step. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick little, because I've seen some things and I've heard, I read some comments and stuff like that where people like, oh, you detached and, they don't love me anymore. And that's not necessarily true. I've detached from someone and still very much love them very much. I just didn't want to end up in jail. And I had to detach for the moment for my own peace of mind and to kind of center myself and center my emotions because I know what I'm capable of. So I'm like, it's not worth it. Let me just ground myself. Let me try to center myself. And sometimes, what's crazy? Sometimes you really have to listen. You have to listen to your body. You have to listen and pay attention to your nervous system. And I've recently learned this of how it reacts with certain people. Because if you feel like certain people bring you their energy, their presence, their conversation, just anything that has to do with them, their vibe brings you down, kind of like brings down, your mood, brings down, your overall like good mental space. If it brings you anxiety, like you need to really listen to your body because someone that is meant to be in your energy space wouldn't bring that type of energy. You know what I'm saying to you? And you wouldn't feel that type of like anxiety around them. You know what I mean? Sometimes we kind of confused and we want to be with and around certain people so bad because we just feel like, it's meant to be. But you really need to pay attention to your gut. You need to pay attention to your intuition. You need to pay attention to your nervous system. And if they're throwing you off, that is a sign. Everything shows us signs. The universe shows us signs all the time. Sometimes when you're doubting yourself, pray on it, meditate on it, speak to the universe. Tell it to show you signs. Tell it to let it appear in a dream. Tell it show you something and really pay attention to everything and how you react, how your body reacts, how your mind reacts, how everything reacts to this specific situation or person. And those are the answers right there. And that's what you need to pay attention to. Enough of that. I'm rambling. Let me get to the second question. Okay. So the second question is, okay. Hi, Haiti. I'm heading home to Long Island for the holidays this year, but I just found out that a family member I've cut ties with will be there. Our relationship has been quite toxic, and I've worked hard to create distance for my own well-being. I'm feeling anxious about how to handle the situation. What are some strategies I can use to cope with being in the same space as them while still trying to enjoy the holiday season? Okay, so I've also been in that situation where I have a certain family member that like I don't really mess with anymore. And unfortunately, I have to be around them because it's Thanksgiving or Christmas is coming or New Year's, whatever it may be. And we just have to be around in the same room. We have to be around the same area around each other. And it's awkward. You don't want to be in this person's presence. Like you don't want them in your face. You just don't want to be around this person for whatever reason, especially if there's like this ongoing beef and you're just like, whatever. What I would do, I would find out with whoever is hosting, whether it's auntie, whether it's friends, whoever's hosting. I would find out first if this person is going to be there. Just casually ask, hey, is so-and-so going to be attending? Are they invited? Just trying to find out because, we don't fuck with each other. We don't talk with each other. When it comes to family shit, everybody in the family know each other's business. So I'm pretty sure they know you guys ain't fucking with each other, right? Whatever took place. I would find out first before you kind of get all worked up and anxious about it. If they confirm that this person will be in attendance, then I would just kind of set that boundary, let it be known, like, all right, fine, I'll be in attendance, but no, I really don't fuck with so-and-so, whatever, however you want to word it. I don't fuck with so-and-so, like, Just let it be known I'm not trying to have any problems. I'm going to go. I'm going to be with the family. I'm going to spend time with the family. But just very much lay down the ground rules as far as like when it comes to this person. Because, and I say that because I know how family could be. I know how family can be. Like, family will, listen, family will dead ass, you'll be there and they will dead ass try to mend things. Like, try to get you together in the same room to talk. And because, you know, families, especially in Hispanic households, they kind of see it like family is family. You only get one family. And they just kind of make you feel bad for not speaking to specific people in the family. And it's like, listen, no, I have boundaries. And this specific person crossed my boundary. They disrespect me, whatever took place, whether it was verbal, physical, whatever. It's clear you don't fuck with this person. You don't want to fuck with them, but you want to be around the family. Cool, bad. Let it be known you don't want anything to do with this person. And stand on that shit. Stand on it. Go, have a good time, be yourself, however long you're going to be there, and just kind of stay away from having to talk about them. Anybody in the family ask you what's going on with so-and-so, shut it down. Don't talk about it. This is not the time. This is not the place. I ain't come here for that. I came here to be with family, have a good time. I don't care about what's going on over there. That's it. If they try to come talk to you, shut it down respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Because you're in another person's house. You want to disrespect no one else's house. Shut it down. If it becomes, let's say, worst case scenario becomes a bigger issue, they're being belligerent, don't want to, you know what I'm saying? They kind of keep trying to talk to you after you keep saying or ignoring them. Then I would, I would exit. I would leave. Listen, so-and-so, thank you for the invitation. I gotta go. And just kind of avoid it being a conflict. Last thing you want to do is crash out. It's going to be the talk of the family. Next day, did you see so-and-so? It's going to be a talk. You want to be part of that gossip. So stand on your boundary. Make sure, you know what I'm saying? You let it be known if anybody try to cross it. Don't feel bad for it. Don't let anybody else make you feel bad for it. And have a good time. Have a good time with family, man. Life is short. You got to spend it with the people that you love. You need to be surrounded by the people that you love. And, unfortunately, some of those people that you don't fuck with is family. It just be like that. People just think that because family is family that you have to associate with them or you have to be around them. And it's like some of the most toxic people are your family members at times. You know what I mean? Like, and they all have like different levels of toxicity. You got some that are a little toxic, but what I'm saying, you couldn't handle them. Then you got some that's just like, it's too much, like, it's too like overstimulating. You can't be around them. It's just like you could only take them in very small portions. I know because there are very few people that I can spend a lot of time around. Because most people have very low tolerance for them. And after an hour, I'm like, yeah, I gotta run. On my favorite, make an Irish exit. You know what I'm saying? So again, just have a good time. Spend it with family. Spend it with those that you love, that you actually get along with. And just pay no attention to the ones that you don't. You know what I'm saying? But let me know. Give me an update. Both you girls, give me an update. Let me know what goes on. Whether first submission, you speak to your man, you guys have a conversation about it, you settle it, you fix it or not, update me. Or the second one, let me know how it goes. Going over to your family's house and spending time around this family member that you don't talk to. Yikes. But good luck to you both. Keep me updated. Guys, if you have any questions that you want to submit onto the Ladies Pitch podcast, you can always DM your girl. You can email me as well if you feel more comfortable. ladiespitch718@gmail.com. Submit a question. Let me know if there's something that I can possibly help you with. All right. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share, review the podcast on all streaming platforms. Find Ladies Pitch Podcast on Instagram @Ladies Pitch and on YouTube @Ladies Pitch. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this week. I will see you on the next one. Happy holidays. See you guys.